Hey everyone, what's up? Today we're diving headfirst into a scary and thrilling topic. The top 10 most dangerous animals on the planet. Get ready to meet deadly creatures you never even imagined, from the giants of the oceans to tiny little animals that can cause serious damage. Hold on tight to this list I've made for you, because things are about to get wild. Kicking off our list in style, we have the king of the seas, the great white shark. This giant of the oceans, which can reach up to 20 feet long and weigh over 2 tons, has a bite that would make the Hulk jealous. But hey, before you run away and swear to never enter the sea again, know that the great white shark isn't the bloodthirsty monster we see in Hollywood movies. In reality, attacks on humans are rarer than winning the lottery. Often, it bites out of pure curiosity to find out what's going on. But let's face it, with a bite like that, even a love bite would be pretty intense, right? This big guy is found in various oceans around the world, so the chance of bumping into a great white shark while diving isn't entirely impossible. Respect is key when it comes to nature, and the great white shark is no exception. You can't judge a book by its cover, as my grandma used to say. And that phrase perfectly describes our runner-up, the hippopotamus. It might look like this big guy is a piece. It's one of the most dangerous and unpredictable animals in Africa. It's like a ticking time bomb. You never know when it's going to explode. The hippopotamus is incredibly territorial, and when it feels sheen, with its enormous teeth and incredible half with a single chomp, can you imagine? So, here's a tip. If you're on safari in Africa, keep a safe distance from rivers and lakes, and never, ever underestimate the fury of a hippopotamus. And just when we think we've seen it all, nature surprises us with a creature that proves that size isn't everything. The blue-ringed octopus. Don't be fooled by its size and vibrant colors, because this little guy is one of the most venomous animals on the planet. It releases a super powerful neurotoxin that causes muscle paralysis and can lead to death in minutes. It's that fast. And the worst part? There's no antidote. The scariest thing is that the blue-ringed octopus's bite is practically painless. You won't even feel it. If you come across one of these, admire its beauty from afar and resist the temptation to get close. Leaving the sea and heading to the Australian desert, we find the next one on our list, the inland taipan, the venom queen. This beauty holds the title for the most lethal venom among all snakes in the world. Just to give you an idea, a single bite from the inland taipan has enough venom to kill about 100 people. Talk about a whole lot of venom. The good news is that this snake is shy and prefers to avoid confrontation. It only attacks if it's truly provoked. If you're thinking about backpacking through Australia, here's a tip. Watch your step. Back to the water, we find the king of the swamps, the giant of crocodiles, the saltwater crocodile. This prehistoric creature is a living fossil that's been around for millions of years. With its powerful jaws, capable of delivering the strongest bite in the animal kingdom, the saltwater crocodile can crush bones and skulls like they're crackers. These giants can grow up to 23 feet long and weigh over a ton. They're found in Southeast Asia and northern Australia and are known for being extremely territorial and aggressive. If you're in one of these places, be alert. Avoid swimming in areas where they're found, and for goodness sake, don't go near a crocodile nest. And speaking of kings, we couldn't leave out the king of the jungle, the African lion. With its majestic mane and spine-chilling roar, this feline is the embodiment of strength and majesty. But don't be fooled by its beauty, because the African lion is a born predator. It's at the top of the food chain and isn't afraid of anything. With its sharp claws and canine teeth, it can take down prey much larger than itself. Attacks on humans are rare, but they can happen, especially if the lion is injured, sick, or hungry. And when a lion attacks, it attacks to kill. So if you're on safari in Africa, remember who's boss in the savannah. And if you thought the dangers of nature were limited to large, ferocious animals, get ready to be surprised by our next contender, the mosquito. That's right, you heard correctly. This tiny insect, which is usually more of an annoyance than a threat, is actually the deadliest animal in the world. But how can such a small creature be so dangerous? The answer is simple: diseases. The mosquito is a carrier of deadly diseases like malaria, dengue fever, yellow fever, the Zika virus, and many others. These viruses and parasites multiply in the mosquito's body and are transmitted to humans through its bite. So, you know what to do, right? Protecting yourself from mosquitoes isn't being fussy, it's a matter of survival. And back to the giants, we come to the elephant, the largest land mammal in the world. These animals are known for their intelligence, their prodigious memory, and their generally peaceful nature. But, like everything in life, the elephant has two sides. And when it feels threatened or irritated, it can become a destructive machine. With its enormous tusks, its powerful trunk, and its colossal weight, an enraged elephant can cause unimaginable damage. Most of the time, elephants attack to defend themselves or to protect their young. So, here's a tip. If you have the opportunity to observe elephants in the wild, do it from a distance and with respect. And back to the sea, we find a creature that is the perfect definition of fatally beautiful: the box jellyfish, also known as the sea wasp. This transparent and seemingly harmless jellyfish is actually one of the most venomous animals in the world. Its tentacles are covered in stinging cells that release a powerful venom capable of causing excruciating pain, muscle paralysis, cardiac arrest, and death in a matter of minutes. And the worst part is that the box jellyfish is practically invisible in the water, which further increases the risk of accidents. It lives in the waters of Australia and Southeast Asia and is responsible for a large number of deaths each year. So if you're swimming in waters where this jellyfish is found, be careful. And we've reached the top of our list with the champion of lethality, the inland taipan, also known as the fierce snake. This Australian snake possesses the most toxic venom of all land snakes in the world. Just to give you an idea, a single bite from the inland taipan contains enough venom to kill 100 adult humans. Its venom is a potent neurotoxin that attacks the nervous system, causing muscle paralysis, internal bleeding, and death by asphyxiation. But don't worry, all is not lost. The inland taipan is a shy and reclusive snake that prefers to avoid contact with humans. It lives in remote areas of Australia and is rarely seen by humans. If bitten, rush to the nearest hospital because this snake is not messing around. So, what did you guys think? Did you enjoy learning about the 10 most dangerous animals in the world? We saw that danger can come in all shapes and sizes, from giants like the saltwater crocodile and the elephant, to tiny ones like the mosquito and the box jellyfish. So here's a tip. If you're going on an adventure, be responsible. Learn about the dangers of the place and above all, admire the beauty of nature safely.